Cowabunga!
Choo choo, what's that sound, Owen? It's the Sonic Hype Train, and it's pulling back into Hopefulness Station. We're standing on the platform, we're watching some B-roll provided to us by Sega, and we are just hoping against hope that maybe it'll be one of the good ones. Maybe Sonic Boom will be all right.
You know, I had a lot of fun with Sonic Generations. I think Sonic is one of those, franchises. This is something that reads pretty much straight from the playbook of Sonic video games, both 2D and 3D.
Sure.
But, there's no reason not to give it a chance.
Sure. So you had a chance to go hands-on with it at a pre-E3 event. We're seeing a little bit of gameplay footage here of one of the speed levels. It's sort of separated into more action-oriented, combat-oriented platforming puzzle stuff, and then these sort of tailor-made gotta go fast moments.
Yeah, I mean, it's got. I would say this is a 3D action adventure game. 3D platformer is probably a better way to describe it, but it does have these sort of set piece. This is a speed level where it's not necessarily about having the freedom to move all the way around the level, but making a correct choice within it. Now we've moved on here back into the the story mode. Even though this is a little bit more of a traditional 2D platforming. It's where Knuckles, as a controllable character, breaks off and pursues a path that only he can navigate.
Which is neat. When that happens, it's a two-player co-op, local co-op game where you play as one of the fun Sonic franchise characters. I haven't seen Big the Cat yet, but I got my fingers crossed. And each one can sort of separate off and do their own stuff because of the Wii U gamepad. Like one player can go off and access a part of the level that maybe another character can't, while that character controlled by another player on the television sort of does their own thing.
Yeah, that's right. But also, it should be pointed out, you can play the single player and you will switch off between characters using the gamepad. So there's still, an element of exploration and discovery that the developers at Big Red Button want to pull out, which is, okay, I played this level already. I went through it this way with Sonic. Now I'm going to go through it that way with Knuckles and, collect all the shinies that only he can get to.
I dig that. That's very reminiscent of, like, the old Sonic Adventure games where, like, you'd play through the same level as different characters and, like, oh, in this one I can, fly and, find the stuff that I couldn't find as Sonic.
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about, I mean, these characters look so different, especially Knuckles. Look at that. He looks like he's, like, fully blown, like, roided out.
Well, I don't know that Knuckles has taken any performance-enhancing drugs.
We can't prove it. He refuses to submit to the urine test.
Not knowingly. But it's important to remember, these are characters that have been developed not just for a video game, but there's also like a cartoon that's coming out on Cartoon Network. There's a line of toys. This is a multi-pronged strategy that Sega is using, to appeal to people who are fans of the Sonic series. So yeah, it's gonna bear out that they get a visual update. Although, as you can see, they still run with both arms pinned behind them.
Try it, everybody. Try that at home.
It's
You cannot
impossible.
do it. I mean, this looks like kind of a departure. Like some of the stuff that we've seen in this video has been more combat oriented. Beyond do a jump and a hover, a homing jump on that guy's head. There's more. It seems like there's a lot of stuff you can do with that inner beam and some puzzle mechanics in the boss fights, as opposed to just get higher than them and jump on their head.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, those things you're talking about are a little bit more in the 2D realm, although 2D, platforming features will be supported. But, this is more of a 3D game, I'd say.
Yeah.
There's Eggman going down. He's supposed to be a little bit more sinister. We'll see if that really happens, though.
I don't know. He still looks like such a goober. Anyway, this is Sonic Boom. Hopefully, we'll have more time to check it out at E3 and give you some more thoughts on it. Till then, I keep the hope alive, I guess.
Up